Testing, testing. Hello, friends, Romans, countrymen. Lend me your ears. Why isn't my headset working? Fuck sake. Testing. Okay, we have no headset, which is great. That's awesome. Why is there no headset though? Wait, it's midnight. Oh shit, is it working? The game's working. We're in! I think we're in, fam! Oh shit. Let's turn that down. But my webcam's not working now. Excellent. Why does nothing work? Why does nothing ever work for me? Oh, there it is. Okay, we got webcam. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Party Time show with your boy, Corden of Windows Central. I currently have no audio in my headset, which is not great, considering I want to be able to hear myself. Oh, I can hear myself now, but I can't hear the game. I can't hear anything from... Oh, there it is. Now it's working. Okay, we now have game sound. Brilliant. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing on this lovely... What day is it? Friday at midnight in Britain. And we're in a queue. We're all going to be in a queue together. Rock and roll, baby. How's everybody doing? We can hear you, though, which is what matters. That's good. How's the audio levels? Tell me how the audio levels are, everybody. Tell me how those audio levels are. Kind of want to... Testing. There we go. I'm stuck in a queue, guys. This is peak Diablo right now. This is exactly what happened when... Oh no, it's connecting! It's connecting! Oh, it's queued again. It's queued. And we're in a queue again. Damn, we're almost there. Oh man, guys, I am so hyped for this. Did you see Alex's tweets about Diablo? Yeah, Alex, are you talking about Path of Exile, Alex? I always troll him because he's a Path of Exile fanboy. But God, I feel bad for those people right now. Queue for life. Yeah, we're stuck in a queue. We're still in a queue, man. I wonder how long we're going to be stuck in this queue for. I gotta be one of the first people to load up the game. I have to be. Guys, I think we're just going to be stuck in a queue all day. This is peak Diablo right now. This is like literally what happened when Diablo 3 launched. I remember. Oh, no, we're logging in. We're in the game. Okay. Safe zone, that's fine. Brightness, that's fine. Let's go with that. Screen reader, don't need that. Font scale large, yes please. Display player, highlight, nah, we don't need that. Next. Screen shake, combat hit flash, reduce strobing, cinematic subtitles. We'll leave the subtitles on for you guys so you can read. I'll even jack the font scaling up a little bit so you can read it on the screen. Let's go. Let's go! Here we are, we're in! Finally! 12 years waiting for the sequel. Well, I suppose I wasn't waiting for the sequel straight afterwards, I guess. But let's hide my webcam for this greatness. Actually, no, let's leave it on. Oh, snap. We get to watch it all together. Why is everyone going Necro? Everyone always goes Necro, man. We don't hear the game audio. Is that any better? I've turned it up now. me know if you guys can hear it now.
Are you out of your mind? He's not going to make it.
He has to.
Blessed Akarat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides
Look at me! All the gold we want is right there.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming!
I know.
Blizzard cinematics are just so
No.
good.
Breach the seal.
They're just so
Get
good.
us through that door.
The dudes look real. They look real, man. We get into that level now where everything just looks uncanny.
Oh, light help me. By three they come. By three thy way opens. Blood shows. This doesn't make any sense.
Oh snap.
Blood. Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What?
I need two of you!
No! Go! I'll hold
Yes,
them.
Cleo 14. This is real time, baby.
So, it says that the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me!
Tuna past the cone.
It worked!
We have to help him!
He's dead already. It's a shame he didn't make it.
Astral Frost, you
well,
are
cheer
based,
up.
my friend.
Gold splits better 3 ways instead of 4. Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
CSZ. You should play Diablo 4 if you want to get into the franchise, mate. You don't need to play the previous game.
By three they come, by three thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Ha! Hail the daughter of... Oh no. No.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak this.
Don't lie to me!
We came here for treasure. What is this place?
Oh, snap, son.
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
It's a gate.
It's a gate.
And blood.
It's so grim, man. So grim. Hey, congrats, Sherman. Painful discourse. I don't know what top chat is, my friend. Yeah, the visuals are mind-blowing. So good.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred ways.
This is so
the
grim.
abyss, we seek thy salvation. By three they come. By three thy way opens. By the blood of the willing. We call thee home.
There's your boy, Elias.
Come.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Open your eyes.
Live chat is better. Oh yeah, sorry.
Eternal light protects me.
Yeah, I'm on live chat now.
There is no
Sorry about
light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
Speak the words.
By 3, they come. By 3, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home.
This is so crazy. I've seen this cinematic like 10 times and it's just always amazing.
Hail, daughter of hatred. Creator of sanctuary.
Just incredible.
Hail, Lilith.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Just goosebumps, man. Goosebumps all over the place. So cool. Elijah, it's very different to Divinity Original Sin. This is not turn-based. But honestly, if you like fantasy, get isometric fantasy games, I mean, this is the best. It's the Mac Daddy. Yeah, cutscenes in this are just mind-blowing. Right, guys. We go in Necromancer. Because we always go Necromancer. Because that is Jizz energy. And we're gonna make an emo Necromancer, because that is also Jizz energy. We're gonna be pale as hell, because I'm also pale as hell. The character creator is like not that involved, but it's like there's enough, you know. We're gonna go with that homeless Jizz energy, I think. I don't think we need makeup. Not really feeling the makeup, but maybe we'll have some jewelry. Let's have some cool ear piercings. The cool thing about the character customization is you can change it all later. If you can just change it in the id at any time, so it doesn't really matter so much what you pick. Yeah, Jez is making Robert Pattinson. He's who I aspire to be, after all. Should we have tattoos or nah? Man, the necromancers look like they desperately need a snack. You know what I'm saying? Let's go with some... Actually, should we just go with no tattoos? I don't know. I don't know what to pick. I presume they're going to add more tattoo types to the shop at some point, and you'll have to buy them. Let's just go with that for now. You can even change the texture of the... A blood tattoo. Camouflage paint, scars, scarification. Interesting. Let's go with blood. We are not playing on hardcore because I don't have the patience. Maybe someday. But guys, we're ready. We are ready to enter. We don't need any guidance. And we play on tier 2, baby. Goth Jez. I'll have you know, I was a bit of a goth when I was at school, as Jen well knows. Hey TJ, how's it going, man? We're getting started here.
From the war between the high heavens and the burning hells,
Alexa, set Jez's light to red.
it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was. And centuries ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind.
Ooh.
This is the story of their downfall.
Is Rand asleep? Can he join? He can join if he wants. I don't know if I'm set up for Discord audio. I don't think Rand's got the game. I'm not going to be playing too long because it's really late here, but I couldn't resist jumping on for a couple of hours or so. You hear about any more games at the showcase? I actually have, but I ain't saying a damn word. I ain't saying a damn word. I ain't spoiling the showcase. Don't care how many clicks I get. I think this event's really important for Xbox. And I think it'd be more fun if it's a surprise. Oh no, my horse! My horse is running away. My necromancer's not happy about this. He's actually pretty gutted about this. Firestar, nothing from the beta or the review carries over. Everyone's got to start from scratch. While some cosmetics from the server slam carry over. If you killed the world boss in the server slam, you do get a cosmetic, but that's it. Yeah, it does. Necromancer does have a bit of a Rasputin edge to him, I think. Xbox 2, yes, we are doing an Xbox 2 later on, yep, for sure. 9 lives, this is not pre-recorded, we are live, baby. We are live right now. My necromancer's having a tough time of it, guys. Oh snap. There's a scary doggo. That is true, Jen. That would be a bit weird. TJ, the weight loss has been up and down. I originally lost 100 pounds, and then I gained about 70 pounds back, and now I've lost 20 pounds again. So we are net down 50 pounds, and I'm currently losing weight again. Dieting, I've lost 20 pounds in the last 4 or 5 weeks. Trying to get back to a better place. Let's see how it goes. Are there demon boobies in this game? Good question. I don't think there is, you know. I don't think there is. We're level 1. We don't have anything to our name. We've got a scythe and a bunch of skellies to help us out. Just gonna adjust the audio a little bit. Bro, weight loss is like a roller coaster. Yeah, it is. It's really hard for me to lose weight. I have to be really committed and strict, otherwise it just doesn't work. But I've lost a lot of weight for LA and improved my fitness, and hopefully we can get back to where we were. We'll see what happens. Jason, do you know if the early access is working on Xbox shared accounts? I don't know. I don't know. I'll find that out tomorrow when my console share buddy tries to play the game. I've got a feeling it might not work because I think it's tied to your Blizzard account. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, I can see Quick completing challenges. Quick's playing the game with everyone else right now. How much do I weigh? Right now I weigh about 345 pounds. I used to be about 430 pounds or more.
Another abandoned town.
I've lost a lot of weight since then.
Everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
I haven't had any surgery or anything like that.
Careful.
Do you know anything on the showcase? I do, but I'm not leaking anything about it.
What's it to you?
Oswin, hush. I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all. Kill us all.
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain. There is evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like
Gooey cheese, that is cheating.
whatever he saw.
Relic skull. Oh yeah, that's an offhand. 2 gold. Yeah, I'll buy that. Get a bit more DPS. Why not?
What's that? You say something?
Fire's looking good, but I should watch it a little longer to make sure it doesn't go out.
Jay's World, I am pretty happy. I don't know that much about the show, honestly. I know about 3 or 4 games, that includes the games we know about, like Starfield. I'm just excited for Starfield and the possibility of the things I've heard coming true.
There are still things to be grateful for in this world.
Nothing special about our little town, but it's home. I'm sorry, it's a bit cramped.
It's still better than a cave.
Alenta went a bit deaf last winter. You might need to speak up around her. We'll do what we can for him. Might have to keep him in the shed for now, though.
I don't think the Xbox show will be a flop. I think it'll be really good. I've got high expectations, but that's not based on anything. I just think Xbox has to deliver something good.
Gathering strength in those ruins. I will bring it to heal.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
Nightwolf, there isn't really a best class. The best class is whichever you think looks the coolest. Blizzard's gonna nerf and buff things constantly the next few weeks, so any class that is like the best right now will get nerfed next week, probably. So you should honestly just play what you think looks cool. That's what I'm doing. Now, what kind of necromancer do we want to be? We can be a melee necromancer, reaping dudes. We can be a decomposition necromancer, tearing the flesh from enemies. We can explode enemies' blood, or shoot them with bits of bone spikes. I quite like the idea of making dudes bleed, so let's be a hemorrhage. I haven't actually tried hemorrhage. I never tried it in the beta, so we're gonna try something new. So we get blood orbs. We get blood orbs when we use this spell, but I don't know what they do. Chance to generate a blood orb. Blood orbs heal you for 15% of your health when picked up. Okay, so we get free healing with this build, which is interesting. Is there PvP? There is PvP, but I don't think Blizzard plans on it being particularly well balanced. So if you are going to PvP, don't expect it to be like esports grade balanced. I think it's going to be a gang fest, you know. I think Blizzard's pretty much said that themselves. There is no roll, but there is a dodge, and it does give you iframes, a few invincibility frames, so I think it's as good as a dodge. And also, you can get extra charges for the dodge with certain pieces of gear, so I'm in heaven right now. I really need a setup where I can like see what you guys are saying without having to stop playing the game. Someone heard that Xbox turned down the chance for Knights of the Old Republic. I think they turned down the chance for exclusivity because the dev was very unproven. I think like they probably thought if we were gonna make this exclusive, we kind of need it to be from, frankly, a higher caliber studio, maybe someone like BioWare themselves. I think Xbox just didn't think it was worth it, frankly. And judging by what we've heard, I'm not exactly optimistic that that game is going to be particularly great. But we'll see. We'll see if it turns out to be a mistake or not. We're already getting some loot, fam. After picking up a blood orb, your next hemorrhage deals damage to enemies around your target and grants essence. Interesting. Disney Xbox partnership. I haven't heard anything about that. But hey, could be wrong. Well, they've really buffed skeletons. In the last beta, skeletons were like so squishy. You had to like constantly resummon them, but they've buffed them quite a lot.
I need more time.
Jez, I can confirm the early access does not work on shared accounts. Well, there's going to be a million upset people, I think. Des, did you get all your questions ready for Xbox? Not yet. I've got a week, you know. I'm honestly pretty bad at interviews, but we're gonna post a thread on the Patreon where Patreon people can suggest questions they want Xbox to answer, and we'll do it like that. And also because it, you know, helps me. But ultimately, I want the community to get to ask the questions they want to ask. You know, it's a privilege that I get to go there, and I'll ask questions I want answered, of course, but I definitely want the community to have a voice. Type 315306 on Twitter. Why? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What does it mean, buddy? Do you know who you're actually speaking to there? I don't know who I'm speaking to on the record, but I'm pretty much going to meet everyone, I think, at some point. On the record is a different thing. I'm hoping, praying that I get to speak to Phil, but we'll see, you know. I don't know why PR doesn't like me speaking to Phil. I think they think I'm not professional enough, or I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they have a completely fair and valid reason. I'm honestly not good at interviews, so it's probably for that reason, if anything. I wonder if I'm curious if account sharing will work at all for this game. I mean, there's a chance that they might have turned it off completely. I don't know. Xbox does have that capability, I think. I mean, it would have been at the publisher's request, I guess. We'll see what happens. Hemorrhage gains additional 20% attack speed while healthy. Hemorrhage grants Fortify. I don't really like Fortify very much. It feels inconsistent to me. I don't really get it. 9 lives. Jez, does Obsidian still hate you? I think so. I think so. I don't blame them. I would hate me too. But I was just doing my job, and I was under a lot of stress, and I was very worried about getting laid off, and yeah, I did what I thought I had to do at the time. It is what it is. Is what it is. Great Redfall article today. I think Jen wrote that article. Jen in the chat wrote that article, I think. Actually, why isn't Jen a moderator? She should be a moderator. Jen as a moderator. There you go. Yeah, Jen wrote that article, but the information came from Jason Schreier. But some of the stuff that was in Jason's report, I'd put in my report from a few weeks ago. Like the stuff about Xbox being hands-off and stuff. Nobody believed it, of course, because I'm a Microsoft fanboy, apparently. But now Jason's corroborated it. That kind of makes me feel a bit vindicated. Oh dear, there's a decapitated priest here with no head. Ah, fair enough, Joe. Oh no, we have a big spooky demon here. Oh my god, he's absolutely decimating my skellies. That's not good. He's like almost one-shot all my skeletons. That's spooky. Oh crap. This guy hits like a truck, man. What the hell?
I'm not ready yet.
Maybe I should have got 45 after all. I've got no corpses now. He killed all my skeletons. I thought they're buff skeletons.
I need more time.
He's just tearing through my skeletons like they're nothing. I actually didn't want skeletons to be too overpowered because everyone would say like necromancers were the cheese class if that was the case. But this guy's a punk. He's going down. Screw you, aliens.
I need more time.
We did it, guys. We killed the first boss. We survived. Yeah, Joshua, they nerfed the skeletons, but then they buffed them again. Maybe they unbuffed them. I don't know. We now have a nice scythe. A scythe, as they are colloquially known. Epic scythe. Is this game hard to play? Nah, it's really easy. And you can change the difficulty. You know, I'm playing on World Tier 2, which is normal mode. There's an easy mode, which is World Tier 1. You just kind of set your own difficulty. It's less about the difficulty and more about the grind. You know, killing tons of enemies. You've returned. Yes, indeed I have, Varney.
The old ruins are clear. Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew. We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
What's your current opinion of the game? I reviewed it. I think it's brilliant. I've already played it for 100 plus hours. It's probably my favorite game of the last 10 years. Personally. Hey Cleo, I think you're gonna get your wish. If you like survival games, that is. Oh no! Guys, they've drugged me! No! TJ, no news, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be revealed this year. Not at the Xbox event. I would bet money it's going to be revealed at BlizzCon. We'll see. Guys, I'm being kidnapped. I saw my corpse, and from my mouth crawled hatred. A father burnt his children on a pyre, and a mother moulded a new age from the ashes. I saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves. Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Hey Unreal, thanks man. You too, buddy. Then came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Rathma's prophecy. 100 hours. Did you kick Lilith's ass? That would be a spoiler, TJ. That would be a spoiler. Can't tell you that, mate. I do think this game has some influence from Resident Evil 7. I think people underestimate how influential Resident Evil 7 was. Guys, I think we're in trouble here. We are in trouble.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you, Witness her glory.
We're being
Before
infected, guys.
You die.
Hey, Lady Foxfire, how are you doing? Oh no, we've been saved.
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out! There! Take them! May the light preserve us.
Yosef saving our ass from the cannibals. I think hemorrhage just looks kind of lame. I think I might switch out just because I don't like the way it looks.
That was all of them. Right willing.
Let's switch to Reap. I don't like the way that looks. Let's refund my blood points here. Reap. Reap. And Reap. Let's reap some peeps. Oh wait, no. I need to refund that one. Oh, we can pick another spell. Sever. Let's pick Sever. So we are going to be a scythe spec necromancer today. You're the madman from the shed.
Madman. Those heretics drugged
TJ,
the
yes,
Emperor
it
down
is.
from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked.
I'm throwing up.
What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood?
They must have fed them to me.
Damn.
A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Snow Dragon says, Jez, has your location developed air conditioning yet? Sadly, no it has not. But it's actually quite chilly here at the moment, so I'm okay. It usually starts getting warm about halfway through June, but it's quite cold still at the minute. I'm okay with the temperature right now. Got the window open and I'm actually thinking about closing it. Oh guys, you are not ready for this cutscene. Check this out if you haven't seen it.
The ones I was fed. Is this real?
We're inside the chapel and there are spooky petals like the ones I was just fed when I was kidnapped. I love this. This is awesome. Watch this, guys. Even that reminds me of Resident Evil 4 at the start where the bell rings.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
is their birthright.
Guys, we've got our villain.
My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
This is so grim, man.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
You came to thank the light.
I just love it because I remember when Diablo 3 launched and everyone was so pissed about it being too colourful, and I remember one of the screenshots had like a waterfall in it and there was a rainbow over the waterfall, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's they've made it all cute and colourful and happy, and then Blizzard like really took that criticism to heart, and Diablo 4 is like so bleak. It's like, yeah, Game of Thrones looks like My Little Pony after playing this game.
Looking for the town priest. He stopped sending tithes, and I came to find out why. As I neared the village, I sensed darkness around the ruins. I went to investigate. Found the priest's body. Demons. Foolishly, I took shelter in Nevesk and ate their food. You know the rest. You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
The one, those are the only colours you need, baby.
Saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming.
I don't know, Dang.
She
Dang
wanted to
3 bill.
help the
I don't
people
know.
Survive.
Help them.
She called them her children, and they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral. Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us. Bring him to the cathedral in Kiovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Do not call her that. It is a demon, Lilith. The gospel says that she will walk among the people, posing as the mother of sanctuary. If she is here, it is humankind's own sin that has brought her.
There's a weird bug where the the skeleton status effects flash during cutscenes.
He surrounds himself with dark knowledge. Tread carefully, and pray he has not fallen to Lilith as well.
Right, guys, we've got to go and find the hermit. That is our next mission. Let us hunt said hermit and see where he is. Find the hermit's cabin. Jay says, do you think MS will close over the CMA? I think they will. I think they'll have no choice. I think, I said this on Xbox 2 podcast. I think the CMA will keep trying to block it. But there's $70 billion at stake. And I think ultimately Microsoft will be like, we'll just write down the fines. Because the fines will be like 10 billion or something in the UK. I think Microsoft will just accept that fine as a necessary evil of getting the deal finished. If they pay the fines, I don't think so. We'll see what happens. If every other country accepts the deal and the European Union does, there's no way Microsoft's gonna just let that go. No chance. Just because of the UK, because of the crappy UK, that's not gonna happen. Man, this seller has been bugged since forever. I think it might be bugged because, or I don't know. You can't complete this seller, and I think it's because we're still in the intro. Maybe you can complete it after the intro is from. Yeah, Timper, I did see that. I think they will. I think they will close without. They've got the European Union. They can sue the FTC. China approves, Japan, South Korea, all these other major economies, and it's just the UK. There's no way they're just going to let that go. Not a chance. So where are we going? We're going this way. Space Dovahkiin. This game is about... It's set in a imaginary world. It's not about the devil, necessarily. It's set in an alternative universe where several devils and angels are in a constant war for supremacy. The plot's not dissimilar from Darksiders, if you've ever played that. Heaven and hell are at war, and regular people are stuck in the middle. That's basically the plot. Yeah, the game is stunning. The graphics are just incredible. That crap had frozen.
I need more time.
I love this Reaper spell. It's awesome. I played a Poison Necromancer when I was in the beta, so I thought I'd change it up. Or change it up. What does it actually mean to have the UK out of the deal? Activision Games. I think Microsoft's exploring that. I think like they're thinking like, do we soak the fines? Do we move Activision's operations out of the UK? Because I think Bobby Kotick's kind of hinted at doing that to make the deal happen. Because I think it'd be easier for Activision to exit the UK than Microsoft. So if Activision exits the UK, that would severely reduce the legal jurisdiction that the CMA has to block the deal. I think the deal will go through. It's just going to be messy. It's going to be ugly, and it's going to be political and messy. It will go through in the end, though. I think Microsoft will just close it and say to regulators, do your worst. Do your worst. Bobby wants out. Well, the thing is, when you're a company like Activision, that Activision can't get any bigger. They physically can't really get any bigger. So if you're a publicly traded company, the only real exit you've got is to sell to a bigger company, you know, I think. And so either it could go to Microsoft, who's an actual gaming company, or it could go to some asshole company like Comcast or something like that. You don't want Comcast owning Activision. You don't want one of these awful kind of companies owning Activision. So it needs to go to a gaming company at the end of the day. Regulators are just being ridiculous. Well, the UK is. Who's left? South Africa and New Zealand. I'm honestly not sure. I haven't been keeping track of it that much because I'm honestly exhausted with it, frankly. Hey, Joe Rambert, thank you so much for that super chat, man. I think that's one of the first super chats I've ever got. It's definitely the first super chat on this stream. Thanks for answering my question. What are your thoughts on Sarah Bond's comments? It seems like they see how one community is against and the Xbox community for it. I actually thought it was really... I did not expect Sarah Bond to make a comment on it. It's interesting because I feel like Sarah Bond's kind of stepping up her leadership visibility. She had a big... She was featured in, I think it was Variety magazine, I want to say, or Forbes or something like that. And she's done Rolling Stone, and I think most people kind of see the writing on the wall that she's probably going to be the next leader of Xbox after Phil retires. Hopefully that won't be for a good while yet, but clearly she's the next in line for the throne, I would say. But yeah, I haven't really thought too much about her comments. But I do think it was interesting that she commented at all. But I do think she wants to reassure everyone that they're gonna do the right thing, and you know they'll continue to support Diablo and Overwatch on PlayStation, and you know make good on the responsibility that comes with owning this company. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes now. Netflix is getting into gaming. I think they realised that in order to grow, they've got to go beyond TV and stuff. A healer's tools. They look freshly used. One of the cool things I like in this game is when you can zoom in for these like scenes. Netflix is spending money to get their gaming stuff off the ground. Herbs, mushrooms, organs, not for cooking. Healer's tools. And a secret. Demonic shrine. Coated in blood. Is this trap for human or beast?
Short fangs. Young. Freshly turned. An easy kill. Further south than the others. They're spreading.
Wouldn't Boss of ABK be a better fit? No. Kotick will never be high up at Microsoft. I think Kotick will exit as soon as the deal's done. I would bet money on that. Oh, Sarah Bond to ABK. Yeah, I mean, that could make sense. Sarah Bond could run it in the interim, maybe. We'll see what happens. It's an interesting possibilities.
Then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry. That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
blood of a demon.
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Take care, Bundy. Thanks for joining, mate.
Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kyovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Yeah, the cutscenes are immense. Blizzard is really good at cutscenes. Even World of Warcraft, with its like 18, 19-year-old engine, the technology they've started putting into that game to improve cutscenes has also been really impressive recently. But hey, the storm passed. We're on our way to the main city now. No server lag. How are the queues? Guys, can you see the queues? Is there any people complaining about queues on Twitter, or is it all stable so far? I mean, it's been stable for me so far. No lag, no issues. Hey, how's it going, man? Gonna make you a moderator, buddy. Oh. Removed his message. Oh, I hope that's the real Haz. Spaced Overkeen. This is it's kind of like, it's a bit like Sea of Thieves, where players can phase in and out of your game, but certain events and story missions are sort of you get disconnected. It's always online, so yeah, it's kind of a connected game, but it's not. It's kind of dynamically connected. It's hard to explain.
Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kyovashad lies just ahead.
How are we looking for gear? Oh, got a helmet or a crown.
Road's blocked. Should clear up when the storm is blocked.
The game's forcing me to go to the main city at the moment.
Hold. To enter the city, you must
We have no
first...
time for this. To enter Kyovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. Meaningless gesture.
Hey, sleep well, Hazard, man. TJ, Jez, you should stream more like this.
I've tried for years to
It's time, man. It's time. I wish I had more time to stream. I do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Spaced Overkeen. So you fight against other players. Yeah, it's more like Destiny. You fight monsters. You don't fight other players. Although there is optional PvP, but it is completely optional. You don't have to do it. The reason I'm able to stream right now is because I'm in the UK. I'm visiting family and stuff. And in Germany, like when I do have free time, I spend it with my girlfriend, you know. But she's in Germany right now, so what should we put into the fire? Inscribe fear, anger, pride, greed, or nothing but scribbles. I'm gonna put scribbles in the fire.
This is a waste of time.
Did you say something?
Timper, yes, you do not need to have played the other games. This is set decades after Diablo 3. So while there are some references, it is a completely contained storyline. I would just watch. Blizzard put up some excellent videos onto YouTube which go over the story. You should check that out if you can.
Well, a man that old has lived through some dark days. Explains why he's so cross.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you. Welcome to Kyovashad.
And we've made it to the main city hub of this area. I mean, the game world is just massive, you know.
So, what did you write on a little piece of wood? I bet you didn't write anything at all. Wouldn't blame you. Well, it matters little, I suppose. I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
TJ, I've been hearing quite a lot about the showcase, or at least some of the beats. So if I'm hearing about it, I imagine that other people are as well. So if you want to completely avoid leaks, I would stay off social media if you can. But I won't be leaking the show. Definitely not. Spaced Over Keen, I am going to LA. Probably on Wednesday next week. I'm going to put a thread up on Patreon where people can ask questions for me to try and get answered in LA. Yeah, 9 lives. I hope it doesn't leak. But we'll see.
Sacrificing, summoning demons, honing all the wonderful gifts that Lilith gave them. The cathedral loves to go on about him. His imprisonment in hell, his valiant escape, his glorious return here, the world he created. But they never mention how being tortured in hell for a few millennia turned you into an ass. There was a prophecy, yes. It foretold the rise of the primevals, the return of Lilith and Inarius, the doom of our world. Inarius adopted the prophecy for his own selfish purposes, put it in the Cathedral of Light's gospel, and made it seem like he would be the hero to save us.
Hey, Space, what do you mean? Where we put our expectations with what you got? What do you mean? Can you rephrase that? It's 1 AM here, so maybe I'm just misunderstanding. Hey, David, me too, man. Me too. What the hell is that? Oh, I think I must have got that because I bought the Ultimate Edition, because of course I did. And we've got some horse armor from the Ultimate Edition. And we've got our beta horn from the beta. There's a big drama online about that horn.
Tattoos, sway back, cloudy eyes. This put things practically crazy.
I don't think Jason will leak the show. I don't think Jason's in that business anymore.
Not while I'm in town.
We've unlocked the waypoint, friends. Jez, that dude with the low voice is the same actor that helps Theon Greyjoy. I don't know. I haven't seen that much of Game of Thrones. I know who Theon Greyjoy is. I think I watched 2 seasons, but he's a very good voice actor anyway.
So the old man's finally decided to buy it back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he?
TJ, they are not doing 12 months. I've heard that for a while. They're skipping the 12 months thing. There won't be any gimmicks. This will be more of a traditional show.
The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same. No charge.
I think they want to avoid cell phones, you know, because they did that whole thing before with the 12 months, and then things got delayed, and it just kind of like, you know, it came back to bite them in the ass. I don't think they're going to do that. Now, it's always curious whether or not I should sell things at this level. I mean, it's not. It's all worth junk anyway. I'm just going to salvage everything. Salvage everything. It's all junk at this level. So let's go and see what Lorath has to say. I can see Playground Game expanding, definitely. If they get Fable right, we'll see. Banana Peeljack. I did play a little bit of Sorcerer. I played it to about level 20. I thought it was very good. Very powerful, lots of damage. Bit squishy, of course.
Sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Haradrim. Donner. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me.
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned.
Cleo, Blizzard has like 5,000 employees. You want to make Playground 5,000 employees? That's a lot of employees.
Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it.
I do love this voice actor, he's great.
Wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Lorath with hope. Shocker. What's your general rule for selling versus breakdown in the early games? I just break down everything. But the main gold sink is repair costs. So when I was trying to kill the world boss, I found that I broke my armor so much that I ran out of gold. So like, you know, if you're going to do a hard activity, just make sure that you have a decent amount of, you know, gold in reserve, I guess. Oh, we've started seeing other players now. I guess that's the prologue finished, I guess. We can actually do some quests and stuff now.
Yes, well, Bozan has yet to return from delivering our tithing demands to Menestad. Perhaps you could sweep the roads and see what's taking him so long.
The cathedral must receive its dues.
Banana peel. The druid was a bit of a slog until about level 30, and then it becomes an absolute killing machine. You really need legendaries, especially if you're playing on World Tier 2. Legendaries completely change the game, so if you just enjoy the aesthetics, pick the druid and just slug it through. You won't regret it. I did my review as a druid and I really enjoyed it. What's a headstone? Oh, headstones. This wasn't in the beta. So headstones, I suppose, is like shows where you die, right? Yeah, that makes sense. And we have a back trophy from the beta, a little wolf. That's cute. What else do we have? Okay, not that much. It's always important to customize your looks, I think. The true end game is fashion, after all. I was playing on tier 2, that might have been an issue. Yeah, I mean, tier 1 will obviously help proceedings, but honestly, like, about level 35, you start getting legendaries and you'll wish there was a tier 3. You'll be killing things so fast on tier 2 that it'll feel a bit too easy, honestly. So let's go and kill some stuff. Xbox Podcast Simulator is a PS5 exclusive. I think that is true. I think Rand's a DLC character for that game, I think. Man, I feel quite weak at the moment. I don't have any real attacks and pretty terrible gear. My little minions are dying really quick. So like, there's no real benefit to playing on tier 2. It's just if you prefer the time to kill. You don't really get anything extra loot or anything like that. I just prefer the time to kill because it feels a bit more Diablo 2 like. That's why I play on tier 2. David, I did not play Zelda. It's another one of them deep in the backlog, my friend. New helmet, new weapon. Good. I do want to play Zelda someday. I don't write about Zelda, so a lot of the games I play is stuff that I can make content out of. So I mean, I haven't even finished Metroid Dread, and I was really loving Metroid Dread. And then I just had to play something else for work, and I just kind of dropped off it, you know.
I'm not ready
So you started seeing other players now. I do love the music in this game. I just love everything about this game, to be quite honest. I've already killed like 10,000 of these skeletons, and it's just doesn't get old.
Indeed I am.
Doing our side quests.
Tried to choke the life out of me. All I could do before I lost consciousness was go over the cliff. I need to return to Kyovashad and request a night escort.
you know, I think I will probably be reviewing State of Decay 3, yeah. I've been reviewing a lot more games recently. The traffic on my Diablo 4 review is like really good, and usually the traffic on reviews is like really bad, so there's a lot of dead things here. Jez, have you and Rand ever discussed doing like a gaming media site like Xbox Era or Kind of Funny Games? Well, we've got our Patreon, you know. I used to run XboxMad.net, and running a business just ain't me. I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather just create content with minimal effort on the business side.
The night has teeth beyond.
But we'll see what happens with the Patreon, though.
Better we bed down here so that we see the dawn. Who do you want sucking the life out of you? The vampires in the forest, or the merchants right here in town? The night has teeth beyond.
Yeah, the music is really good.
Better we bed down here so that we see the dawn.
I'm gonna do every side quest this time. I skipped a lot of the side quests for the review.
I will need to make the necessary arrangements. Please, excuse me.
How did this happen? I shouldn't be holding this in my hands. It should be.
Restraint, my lord. Restraint.
Ah, yes. Of course. Carry on, Misty.
I feel like you guys will get a bag. I don't know, man. I'm quite happy with the Patreon and stuff.
Glowing eyes. I've never been so
Hey, JP. Thank you, I think. I'm kind of like, I'm purposefully speaking quietly right now because it's 1:30 in the morning here, and I'm trying not to wake anyone up. So like, usually I probably wouldn't be this soothing, but I'm trying to speak quietly at the moment.
Not while I'm in town.
More injured each day.
I do always think about how we can get more value for the Patreon subscribers, and I do want to grow my own YouTube channel as well, but it's just time. It's just always time.
An arrangement I made went awry, and I was extorted by the ruffian Laskus for protection. He's camped somewhere near the pass to the northwest. Return the gemstones he stole, and I'll make it worth your while.
Lord of the Rings MMO. I saw some rumors about that. I think it's wishful thinking. Microsoft likes to own 100% of the games it makes, and obviously they don't own Lord of the Rings. So personally, I don't think you'll see a Lord of the Rings MMO from ZeniMax. But it sounds like they're working on a new IP, completely new and fresh, so I'm pretty interested to see what they cook up. Yeah, I agree with Rand. I think they will be there. See, we're on World Tier 2, but now I'm shredding things. I got like one weapon upgrade, and now I'm like shredding things now. New event.
I need more time.
Hey antagonist, thanks man. How you doing?
I lack the required essence.
Now, this is tough, actually. Four seconds. We're leveled. I really like this Reaper spec. Scythe's a badass. Hey, I wanted to open that chest. The dude opened the chest for me. Mean.
I need more time.
I'm 30 minutes away from International Falls, fishing, drinking beer, listening to jazz. Life is good. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for joining. Where is International Falls? Project Midnight from Compulsion. Do you think it's big AAA or AA? Kind of like Hi-Fi. I think it's probably like Hi-Fi. I could be super wrong, but oh, they've changed this. Okay, that's interesting. Have they changed it, or am I imagining things? Each time you critically strike, your skirmisher's next attack critically strikes and deals 50% bonus critical damage. You can raise one additional skirmisher. Let's get another skirmisher on the go. Now we've got our next batch of unlocks, baby. What should we get? Corpse explosion. Detonate corpse, dealing 50 damage. Blood mist. Dispersed into a bloody mist, becoming immune for 3 seconds. Increase the damage and life of your skeletal warriors. Spiked armor, bone prison. Unearth the prison of bone that surrounds the area. I never really liked bone prison. Grim Harvest. Consuming a corpse generates 3 essence. You deal 3% increased damage for 6 seconds. Now, blood corpse explosion's like the classic necromancer spell, but I think I want to go with blood mist because we are playing a lot in melee range. So let's go with blood mist. What does that look like? Oh yeah, okay. I'm a pile of blood. Who'd have thought? I'd really like a CGI trailer for Project Mara. Yeah, I really want Xbox to explore the horror pillar. I'd love to see The Evil Within, for example. But we'll see. How do I gather my life savings on Banjo being a shadow drop? Man, I wouldn't make that bet, buddy. I don't think we're gonna see Banjo at the show. But hey, could be wrong. International Falls is at the US-Canadian border in Minnesota. You'll have to drop some pics on the Discord, mate. Playing Tears of the Kingdom. We'll be playing Diablo later this month. Yep, it'll still be here, man. The backlog is real. The backlog is real. Oh my god, treasure goblins. Loads of treasure goblins. Holy crap! Oh, there's no way I can kill 3 treasure goblins. I don't have enough DPS. I've got to let one go, I think. Look at all the loot. Oh my god. See, the sellers have like these random events in sometimes. And sometimes you get shit like that. 3 treasure goblins in one place. Tons of loot. And an extra chest for your warriors. So what did we get? We got a really powerful new chest, which I can't complain about. New gloves, new legs. We basically got a whole new set of gear from that. Even the 3 looking like Alan Wake 2, yeah, it'd be sick, man. That'd be sick. Lord Neil, it already happened, man. There's some games that have advertising in. Doesn't FIFA have advertising in it already? Jez, when are you leaving? I'm actually leaving on Sunday. But I'm not going to LA, I'm going somewhere else. I'm traveling to like 4 different countries next week, and it's gonna be a lot of hard work. What is that? See, I didn't really explore very much in the beta or the review build, but there's just tons of little things here. I bet that's for a side quest I haven't done. I love the way that spell feels. It feels really nice. Yeah, you know, the way that they were teasing Evil Within in Hi-Fi Rush constantly, they're bringing that franchise back at some point, I think. They have to, man.
Ready yet.
Mero sent you. That spineless merchant. Ha! This will cost him dearly.
Bruh. You owe Meros some gems, buddy. We got the gemstones, fellas. You need a whispering key, which I don't have right now. I feel like Tango has to know people want Evil Within 3. Don't gotta worry about sales with Game Pass. Yeah, I think horror games will work really well in Game Pass, because even if you're scared of them, you can at least try it out, you know, in Game Pass without having to feel too much like you've got to make a full-blown commitment, right? They could do some really cool experiments with Evil Within. Like if they had like a really good Evil Within single-player campaign, they could do like asymmetrical multiplayer, like Dead by Daylight or something with Evil Within. They could include like scary characters from other Xbox games. That'd be really sick. Like you could be a flood form or something, or because they're gonna have mountains of characters to play with when they get Activision. I did try Dead by Daylight, but I just hate the engine, man. I'd love to see a modern engine take on that idea. I do really respect the game though and what they did. Mercy's Reach. What do we get from doing this? Bloodlance deals 15% increased damage. Let's do this dungeon. I need the affix from it anyway. How you guys doing? You doing all good? You doing good? Oh, I've never done this dungeon. I don't think I ever did this dungeon, even in beta or the review. So this is completely new to me. The music is suitably scary. You could be Lilith after ABK goes. Yeah, man. Dead by Daylight, like Xbox's version of that, like with Lilith and who else could you put in there? Put loads of characters in there. What are their quill rats doing in a cathedral? I guess it's abandoned or whatever. Man, I just love this game. It just feels so nice. They nailed it, man. They nailed it.
I need more essence.
Aatrox, yeah. I'm trying to think of like other horror characters that Microsoft has that it could use. Casting a skill that overpowers. Overpowering deals bonus damage based on the sum of your current life and fortified life. Okay. So like some classes deal bonus damage when they've got like extra life, which is an interesting mechanic. It kind of rewards you for keeping your character healthy, which I think is clever. Now we got Ice Clan dudes in here now. Have we missed anything? Yep. Let's backtrack. How much is it to be a Patreon member? We've got different tiers. There's like a cheap tier where it's just like if you want to support us, you know, buy us a coffee every month. I think it's like $2. There's a tier where it's like if you pay, I think it's $7.50, you get 2 extra podcasts a month. One of them is a community podcast, Xbox 2 Ultimate, which we do every month, and then the other one's early access to a guest podcast we do every month called Xbox 2 Plus 1. Trying to work out all the perks I can put in there, you know, with the time that we've got available. You also get, if you're a subscriber, you also get a question and answer every week on the podcast during the Q&A section. Yeah, you know, I should go back and try Dead by Daylight again then, because when the last time I played it, and this was totally a case of me being a noob. I'm not denying that, but I was Pyramid Head, I think, and I was trying to grab this dude, and he just kept strafing around me, and it felt like there was nothing I could do to grab him. It was like he was moving faster than me, and I was like, how am I supposed to get this guy? You know, it was weird. And I just got really frustrated with it. I was like, the dude's like laughing at me, you know, because I couldn't grab him because he was moving faster. But I totally accept that it was a noob thing and I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, WoW doesn't support gamepads at all, really. There's a mod you can get which you can hack gamepad support into it, and Blizzard doesn't mind people who do that. It's not illegal or anything, but the game just does not play well with the controller. I think it'll have to be completely redesigned for controller, and I just don't know if that's a priority for the team right now. Some classes would be impossible to play with a controller. Like, playing a Demonology Warlock is like playing a musical instrument. It really is. It'd have to be a different game, honestly.
The faithful have stopped coming. I hear their horses thunder by on the road to Skosglen, charging headlong into the wild to serve the Father. Like a few, they earn a tomb of their own, and perhaps an old monk to care for them, while the world forgets their names.
Yeah, there's some crazy artists doing all kinds of stuff inspired by WoW. I saw someone did they did Goldshire in Unreal Engine and it just looked really cool. I think one day there will be a WoW 2 on a new engine that is designed for console as well, but hey, maybe it'll be announced this year, you never know. $4K hours in Dead by Daylight and 1.5K in State of Decay. That's awesome, man. Dude, you'll have to DM me on Twitter and teach me how to play Dead by Daylight, because I love the idea of it. I just really suck at it, I guess. Jesus, that's a lot of energy.
I need more essence. I need more time.
Gotta keep an eye on my health. Oh my god. We survived. And we got the box. So we've got to drag this mechanical box to the gate. You think we see State of Decay 3? I don't know. I think it might be too early still. That studio's gone through a lot of changes. Jeff Strain left, which is devastating, but you know, it just is what it is. Kind of want to get this corpse blood mist because I get a lot of corpses while fighting enemies, but not so much when I'm fighting bosses. I like Jesse. I've never played any games with him. I play games at such random times that I honestly rarely play games with other people. I mostly just play solo. I've got a couple of real life friends that I play games with regularly. But even that is tough because we both work, they've got kids, and I've got a non-gaming girlfriend. Adulting, you know. Damn, we've been streaming here for 2 hours. It doesn't feel like it. Undead Labs said on one of the streams they moved out of pre-production in March 2022. In-engine trailer is possible. Hey, maybe you're right, man. In-engine trailer, I'd love to see that. One of my concerns about State of Decay is that the CGI was just not going to be indicative of the quality bar. But hopefully, if it did move out of pre-production in 2022, it could be quite a while before we see it as a fully fleshed out game. But I will take an in-engine trailer for sure. Jeez. How many enemies are in this room? See, the problem with this build, it doesn't synergize very well because the scythe attack is ranged, but the reaping attack is not ranged. At least it doesn't synergize very well right now. So I might have to swap out this for something else. I mean, what are our options here? Draw blood from enemies, expel a blood nova. Blood surge nova damage is increased. Blood lance. I mean, this is a ranged class at the end of the day, I guess. I think there is an affix that extends the range on reaping. Or it might even be here. No. Yeah, I think there's a legendary affix which does increase the range on the scythe attack, but obviously I'm not going to have that for a while. State of Decay 2's graphics are better than people give it for. Yeah, I mean, the environmental graphics are good. The lighting's good, you know, but my issue with State of Decay was the animations a lot of the time. I felt like the shooting didn't feel that good, and I mean, I enjoyed the game, you know, don't get me wrong, but I kind of like, I was expecting a lot more from the sequel. It just felt a bit like, it felt very similar to the first game, and the fact that it didn't have like the tethering and stuff like that, kind of, yeah, I was just expecting more from it, I guess. But I did enjoy it. I've got about 200 hours in the game, I think, something like that. Not a huge amount of time, not thousands of hours by any means, but I've installed it on my Asus ROG Ally. It's one of the games I'll be playing to test it out. Because I haven't played it since a few years now. And I know they've done mountains of updates, so I do want to give it another go. Ulfric, yes. I do. Oh, crap. Yeah, I do feel like they've kept a tighter lid on this show, for sure.
I'm not ready yet.
Where are we going exactly? Jez, are the drop rates higher on tier 2? No, they are not. Nah, you know, you're right. Like, I haven't played State of Decay since all the updates, so I do want to give it a fair. I do want to revisit it. I'm getting sleepy now. I think after this dungeon we'll wrap it up, my friends.
I'm not ready yet.
The drop rates aren't higher on tier 2 though. I can't remember if I answered you or not. I think you get more gold. You get more gold, and I think you get more experience. But the drop rates on loot are not higher. They're the same. I just prefer the time to kill on tier 2. I think that the time to kill is more satisfying on tier 2, even though it's slower. I just prefer it. I mean, I'm still one-shotting everything, even with the time to kill. Oh, this is new. Never saw this in the review build. Got a new event. That's interesting. Never saw this in the review build. So they're already adding new content to the game since the review build. That's hilarious.
I'm not ready yet.
Haven't got enough DPS to master this.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, we did it. We got the mastery. Nice.
I'm not ready yet.
Jesus.
Need more time.
There we go.
I cannot carry more.
And we got Jack. For all my hard efforts. Right, let us go and sell some crap. Anything here upgradable? Not really. Let's teleport back. JP Sandu, wow, that's very business oriented. I wouldn't be very good at that, I don't think. So is this going to be your last Xbox 2 before the showcase? Yeah, tomorrow, well, today's Xbox 2 will be the last before the show. And I'll be back the following week. Rand is still going to do a show, though. He's still going to do a show, I think. Maybe, if you can find some people to do it with. I don't think he'll do a solo show.
What have you been getting yourself into, huh?
Do you see PlayStation showing something from first party at Game Fest to burst the Xbox bubble? I don't think so. I don't think so. That'd be strange.
I can improve it for you.
Father bless. What do you need?
Got a quest to upgrade something, so we just upgrade some random item. Upgrade this weapon. There you go. Boom. Quest done. Jez, if you talk shit about Destiny 2 again, I'm gonna block you. Fair enough. Nah, I'm only joking, really. I mean, Destiny's popularity speaks for itself, right? It's like the 6th or 7th most popular game on Xbox right now, as we speak. So, you know, whatever I say about Destiny doesn't detract from it. I just think, like, I don't think it's a safe bet to just... If it's even true that Bungie cancelled that game, I think it's kind of spooky that they give Bungie that kind of power when, to be fair, Destiny's not a flawless game. Like, even the fans say, like, the PvP system's basically been neglected and stuff like that. And Factions is a PvP-oriented game, isn't it? It's kind of weird that they defer to Destiny on that, but... Or Bungie, rather, but... What do I know? Now this boss is annoying. You have to stay away from the bone walls because he blows them up. And if you're standing next to the bone walls when they explode, it really hurts. Yeah, he's doing it now. So you have to get away from the bone walls when they explode. They bloody hurt. Doesn't do much damage otherwise. Just got low health. Oh crap.
I need more time.
Hey Ricardo, thanks for the super chat. Ricardo says, World of Warcraft sucks. Love you, bro. Have fun with Diablo 4. Thanks, bro. Oh crap. This Tomb Lord is taking like a crap load of damage. So this is the downside of World Tier 2. The bosses just have crazy health.
I'm not ready yet.
He's locked me in with all these bone walls now.
I'm out of essence.
I can't believe this guy killed me when I first played him. Because I didn't realise his bone walls hurt you. So I just kept getting blown up. See, look at that. One bone wall nearly one-shotted me. And he casts them more frequently when he's at lower health. So you have to be careful.
I need more time.
Ugh, see, he's spamming me with these bone walls now.
I need more time.
Crap. Getting away from the bone wall.
I need more time.
There we go. And we got some slippers and a Bloodseeker's aspect. Like the aspects let you craft legendaries at any time from the occultist. I think you unlock the occultist at like level 15 or something, level 20. Hey, or yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of Game Pass, right? You can just try things out and stuff like that. But yes, my friends, thank you very much for joining my little stream. Really appreciate it, hanging out with you guys. I am now going to go to bed. And, yeah, sleep a little bit. But if you've enjoyed the show, come and join us on the Xbox 2 Discord, which is here, I think. Discord.gg/Xbox 2. Join us here. Patreon's in the description if you want to hang out there as well. And guys, I will see you on Twitter. If I don't stream again until after the showcase, have an awesome showcase. And yeah, see you next time. You guys are awesome. Thanks for all your support, and good night. Bye.